Hey, we're back. Been a little over a week since I tested for COVID. We're back. Just the only suggestion I can give anybody here in the States, anyway, if your doctor offers you the antiviral medication, don't take it. It's worse than having the COVID. And now, when you take that medication, one of the side effects is rebound symptoms. So, after a week or so, you may have more symptoms. So, don't take it. But feeling better now. It's been 9 days. So, I figured I'd come back on. We didn't do one last week. We had a couple of, we did Conquers and a couple others, but I'm back. So, got a lot of work to do piled up. We've been basically laid up for a week. So, a lot of work hadn't got done. Catch a cow. How you doing? But yeah, feeling good. Feeling good. Took a few days though. Probably took about a good 4 or 5 days until I thought I was back. Um, but yeah, but thank you. Coffee, lifeblood. But today I figured let me get a couple of pancakes, just something to put in my stomach. I lost weight though. I lost 7 pounds, so that was good. I hope. Do I have any cheater glasses here? Hey, we got cheater glasses. Let me put these on so I can see your comments. Thank you. All right, there's the cheaters. All right, Casey is here. Cliff is here. Randy's here. DNR David is here. Everybody. Oh, let's see. Cow. Pete is here. Everybody. Yeah, the usual. So everybody's showing up. Jason, everybody. Yeah, so like I said, it was a tough week, but hopefully that's it. We'll go from there. Mr. Palmer, how you doing, Tim? Just wish we'd get some rain. It's been hot, sunny, but dry. The grass is crispy. The grass is like shredded wheat. Not too much. Not too much grass growing unless you water. And around here, it's very expensive to water. So, thank you. All right, let's head for parking spot. All right, there's a parking spot. Let me get you guys. Barry's here. Hello, Barry. Everybody's saying hello, 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 hello. Hey, Dan. Let me get the camera situated here. The phone on the steering wheel. All right. Yeah, it's a nice day here today. It's actually, what is the temperature here? Let's see. It is weather. Let's see. All right, 70. So that's not too bad. 70 degrees right now. Oh, I see our friend Bill just put out a video. Guys playing with tools, so check him out. Hey, Simone is back. Hello, Simone. How are you? I said I put the link is out there if anyone wants to come up and say hello. Let's see, I'll throw it up again. There it is. Anybody wants to say hi? I didn't do one last week because I had COVID. The symptoms started a week ago Friday, and about 5 days before you start really feeling good. I wish I had the croup. I tell you, the COVID. I tell you, I knew a lot of people who had it, and I was like one of the only ones who never had it. And all of a sudden, one day, bam, cold sweats, fever, chills, things like that. And I said, let me test. So, the government's given us all these test kits. So I tested, and bam, positive. So that's what it was. But Casey, everybody is here. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. So, Alexander, That's all right, Alexander. You're a coin man. I know who you are. Uh, but yeah, no big breakfast this morning. Just a couple of pancakes. Just something to coat the stomach. Cheers, everybody. Let's see if they got the coffee right. Cream, no sugar. Yep. It's good. Not too hot, not too cold. And we got a couple of pancakes with sausage. We'll have our breakfast. Oh, lordy, lordy. Let's see. Yeah, that's the one thing, Casey. You don't sleep. I mean, with me, I had the cold sweats, the headache, a lot of headache, body aches, things like that. But yeah, you do not sleep. I probably didn't sleep for at least 4 or 5 days. And I tried to sleep a little bit during the day, but that really didn't work. And my wife had me locked in the bedroom. She didn't want me to come out. Unfortunately, she did contract it as well. Well, she tested positive. So, yeah. And the only one who didn't have it in the house was my son. But he had to quarantine based on work rules. So, but that's all changed now. The government's changed all the rules now. I guess there's no more what they call contact tracing as of last Tuesday. So if you have COVID, your company can say, okay, you have COVID, you can stay out because you have COVID, but doesn't matter who was around you or anything else. They're not doing the letting other people that have been around quarantine. So I guess a lot of people were taking advantage of it. They were taking off work. So, oh, I was around this guy, and that guy. And I guess too many people took advantage of it. And finally, the government said, okay, we're done. Let's see. Phone man. Oh, you fix cell phones? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Alexander fixes phones. Mark saying hello. Hello, Mark. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Yeah, the headache was the worst, though, Casey. The doctor told me, take Tylenol every 4 hours, but alternated with Advil. So Tylenol, Advil. Finally, after a couple hours, I said, the hell with it. I just dealt with it. But you're right, though. Tough sleeping. Very, very tough sleeping. I didn't get much sleep. The only good thing is I lost some weight, so that was good. I lost about 7 pounds, so that helped out. So as long as I keep it off. No big breakfast, no potatoes, no rice, no white stuff. That's what the doctor's saying all the time. No white stuff, no starch. And you'll lose the weight. But I'm thinking about going on one of those, was it keto diets or whatever, where you just eat meat. You eat as much meat as you want, and you start losing weight. I don't know. Supposedly it works. Everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. MJ, hello. Let's see. Nobody wants to come up. That's all right. I was talking to Mick yesterday. He's doing well. He just put out that video the other day I was watching on that Honda roller transmission. I tell you, pretty intricate stuff, you guys over in the UK, where you use that roller drive. I think it's cool because you leave the nice stripes, but we don't see those here. Let's see. 13, 15, 115, scorching sunny day in Dublin. Hopefully you're having a good day, Tommy. Seafood, I know. Seafood, you eat it. I know. I used to be like that, but I tell you, it catches up. I mean, I'm close to 60 years old, so, you get older like me, it catches up to you. So you start to grow out instead of grow this way. No, Alexander, because of it, even with the fat, they say your body will consume that faster than if you're having starch, which leads to sugars, which leads to fat. It'll consume the proteins in meat and stuff, and it'll digest and process faster. Supposedly, that's what they're saying. So, but then again, who can afford to have meat for every meal? I mean, if everyone hasn't noticed, food's pretty expensive lately, especially good meat. The one thing, though, stay away from the processed stuff. People, too much processed crap. Hey, there's Henry. Hold on a second, Henry. Hey, what's
Good
going on?
morning. Ooh, it's wet out there.
Can you hear me okay, Henry?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I got the phone. I know people complain sometimes you can't hear me with the phone. So.
No, you're fine.
All right. How's it up your way? It's about 70 here right now, but it feels humid.
It's very humid over here. And
Yeah.
it's like I was trying to work outside a little bit, and I'm drenching, you know?
How'd you make out yesterday? You get a lot done?
Yeah, but I need to do more.
Yeah. No, I haven't worked on anything all in a week and a half almost. So today's
Well,
going to be.
You were sick. What do you want?
Oh, I tell you, I don't wish it on anybody though, Henry. I tell you, and don't take medicine. If they offer you the medicine, don't take it.
No.
It's worse than the disease or whatever. How's that Kohler coming?
Well, that's what I wanted to work on. Get the motor on the frame. But I was doing a little gardening, pulling weeds and stuff, and forget about it.
Do you have vegetables, Henry, this year?
No. No veggies.
I'm thinking about doing it next year with, because my lot in my backyard's like open now, and I'm thinking about but I have to put fencing in or something because the critters will get to everything. That's the reason I started gardening years ago. The critters kill it.
That's my problem, I mean, the other day, actually, I went out there and there was yellow feathers, big ones, long ones.
Yeah.
And
what's yellow?
Well, yeah, yellow. And a lot of yellow down. So a hawk did get some yellow bird, but I never seen that size bird with yellow,
I wonder if it's like a pheasant or something. I'm trying to think what had yellow in their feathers.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, that's another thing. Hawks. That's the only reason our cat is an indoor cat, because we have hawks on top of every telephone pole just watching for a squirrel or a dog or a cat.
They won't bother a cat. They won't bother a cat.
If it's a kitten, though, they will. A little kitten.
Yeah, little ones, yeah. But squirrels and rabbits and stuff like that, yeah, they'll grab.
Yeah, we've seen them. They'll lift them up. They'll bring them up to about 50, 80 feet and drop them. Let them kill themselves on the concrete, and then boom.
I seen a crow do that too. Pick them up
really?
Right across the street. It took them.
I saw a crow fighting with a chipmunk the other day. Literally fighting with a chipmunk, and I tell you, the chipmunk got away. I was amazed. I thought the crow would like beat the hell out of it with its beak or something.
All right. What the hell's going on?
Let's see who else we got. But the only fear I have now is with the medication, I'm suspect to rebound symptoms. And today I've started coughing again. And it's like, oh, crap. That's what started it in the first place. I wouldn't stop coughing for about a week.
Yeah. Okay. Suri was talking to me for some reason.
Hello.
Yeah, you sound nasally,
Yeah, you know what it is, though? It just congestion. I've had that the whole time. But when you take the medicine, the doctor doesn't allow you to take decongestant because it reacts with the medicine. I said, what the hell's the point then? You know?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you wake up and you know how you have that like coating inside your nose where that's what it is.
Yeah.
The only thing that gets rid of that is a nice hot shower. Just flush.
Exactly. Yeah, it just washes out.
Yeah, now the wife, she had symptoms starting Monday. So she's on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So she's on day 6, technically. So technically she can go out and do what because she hasn't been out. So she can go out. Just they want you to wear a mask until day 10.
Yeah.
So when I go back to work tomorrow, I'll have to wear a mask for tomorrow. But I was telling everybody,
you're good enough to go to work.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I feel fine. It's just that I wanted to make sure that medical said it was okay. And when I talked to them the other day, they said I could go back last Thursday because actually last Thursday I felt fine. I really did. It's just I think now because of the medication, it's that rebounding they call it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do a test and all, but the doctor's telling me once you have it, you can test positive up to like 6 months or something, depending. So I was like, really?
But you get that muscle fatigue and all that too,
Oh yeah, no, it felt like it kicked the hell out of me. That's for sure. Yep.
How's your smelling and taste?
You know what? Never lost it.
No.
Never. Yep. Everybody's different. My wife with me, it was more coughing with the cold sweat. With my wife, it was cough and sneezing. So everybody, and she has full taste and everything. Yeah.
Hmm.
Plug in the phone. Yeah, yesterday I was on.
Just want to say hello, everybody out there. I'm not typing today.
I was on Conquers yesterday. My phone died. I mean, my computer died. I had all the chargers in my bedroom because I was locked in my room all week.
Yeah.
I didn't realize PCs, after about 2 hours, that's about it with the batteries.
Yeah. What's his name? Steve, small engine, was wondering where you went.
Yeah, I know. I was like talking. All of a sudden, my screen went.
Yeah.
So, shoot.
Where's Mick? Mick.
I don't know. I mean, we talked a little yesterday. I guess he's got no more videos left. I think that one he did yesterday on that transmission was the last one he had in the bank.
Really?
Oh, somebody's going on the, the Small Engine Nation one. So, Henry, head over there and tell him to come here.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone just started a video chat on the other one. Tommy Hanlon, what were the symptoms like? With me, it was chronic coughing. I had chronic coughing for about a week. I just couldn't stop coughing. And then what really got it was the night before I tested, I couldn't sleep, but I had cold sweats. I woke up like my sheets were soaked. So I did a temperature check and I was 101.3 or 4. So it was elevated. So I said to my wife, that's it, I'll test. So when I tested it, it tested positive. So for me, it was cold sweats and the cough. Now, cough, you could say allergies, you could say stuff like that. But once I had the cold sweats and then the fever, I said, no, that's it. Because they say once you get the fever, you know something's up because your body's trying to fight it, So, but Junkyard, I took this stuff called Plavaxid, I think it's called, with a P. Plavaxid, something like that. It's an antiviral. They say it's supposed to help you with your symptoms, but I'll be honest, do I think it helped me? No. And there's a 10-page booklet that comes with it of all the side effects. And afterwards, I talked to a friend of mine who's a nurse, and she said, I wouldn't have taken it. I wouldn't have taken it. But, someone's in the basement. Let's see who we got. Oh,
A lot of times they give you a drip,
They said they offered that. They offered that to me, and I don't really care because I get that at the IV all the time for my blood work.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. But they couldn't really explain to me what that IV was.
It's all vitamins and stuff like that.
That's what it is. I should have done that, but I didn't want to leave the house either, So.
Hi, Simone.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you? I see you bought a gun, huh?
I did. Yeah.
How is it? Did you use it?
Yes, it works fine. Yeah. Tested it on the rear wheels on the Rover, and I think the nuts had been done up a little on the tight side, so I had to use all 400 Newton meters.
Wow, nice.
But I've yet to edit the video yet.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is in torques, I don't know.
No.
295 foot-pounds.
Seriously, that's way too tight.
Well, that's maximum, which is only limited.
Yeah, it's hi Tim. It says in the destruction manual that it's supposed to be like 70 to 80 torque when you tighten the nuts up.
70 to 80 pounds or Newton meters?
I think it's pound feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Foot pounds, all right.
Or foot pound. One or the other. Yeah.
We say foot pounds here. You say pound feet. Same difference. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got inch pounds, you got foot pounds, you got Newton meters,
So many different ways you can look at it.
Yeah.
But why don't we just agree and we all go metric and that'll be it?
Hey.
Yeah, we tried that in the 70s. It didn't work out.
That means we have to learn it all.
Wait, I get that. What was that?
You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
There you
go.
I tell you though, I remember starting
Right.
school, and the first day of engineering school, back in 1981 was System International. They said, you guys are learning. That was the first thing we did. 'Cause up until then, we didn't know metric. We didn't care. We don't use
Yeah.
it here.
Nope.
Yeah.
No,
No,
I think it's all about what you're used to, isn't it?
you never
I mean,
know.
well, when things are not divided by 10 or 100 here, I can't figure it out.
Hey, tell me, son, with the nuts and bolts, when they say like 8.8, what's that mean in metric?
Hold on, say again.
Like nuts and bolts, or the
Yeah.
screw? Yeah, bolts. It says 8.8.
It's like a grade 3 bolt.
Yeah, when we say grade 5, 8, 3, they use a decimal 12.0, 8.8, 7.1.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have anything to do with length, right? Just
No,
threads.
nothing. Yeah, no, hardness of steel, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like 1.75, that means threads, right?
1.75, that would be pitch.
Pitch, yeah. How many threads? That's threads per millimeter.
Right.
Yes.
Where we do threads per inch, they do thread per millimeter.
All right. And then
So
you
the
would
easy
just say
enough to
the length,
remember,
right?
like an M8 by 1, the distance between the crests of the thread is 1 millimeter.
Yeah. Because they sent me. Yeah, that's nice, Simone. That's a big one.
It is very noisy.
Hang on. These
Just
are quite
remember,
difficult.
when you snap off the first bolt, don't swear.
Yeah.
I'll try not to. Oh, that's the way it goes round.
Yeah, you got
There we
it.
go. I'll put it on the.
That's a good sized battery too. You said 4.
Yeah.
So it's got.
You
That's
gotta take
only
it out and
100.
smack a bolt.
Yeah, I've done it already. I like it. It's good. It's good.
Now you feel like Thor with the hammer.
Yeah.
This has got quite a bit of weight to it, I must admit.
Yeah, and
Oh, it's-
and you'll be cursing like Loki when when you're snapping those heads off.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 amp. Oh yeah, it's got the
Nice.
charger. It's cool.
Yep.
yeah. And when you've got the battery on the charger, it's got a fan built into it. I've never heard that before.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much
Um,
replacement battery, Simone? Have you priced it out yet?
I think they're about 20, something like that.
That's not bad.
I was gonna say get one because you're gonna be there in the middle of a job and be like, oh crap.
Yeah, there's space in the casing here for one to be attached to the drill and the gun, and one to sit in the case itself.
How
So
long charge? Does it say how long a charge takes? A full charge?
1 hour to
that's
charge
not-
this,
Yeah, it's not too
which
bad.
is pretty good.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to look for the weight of it because it's. I don't know if it will give that information.
Do what I do. Jump on a scale holding it and then put it down.
That's a good idea.
What
Yeah.
brand was that? What did it say the brand was?
Parkside. It's actually quite well. A lot of people I've spoken to in the UK say like Parkside stuff is good. The only thing I don't like about it is the rubberized coating. I don't like the rubberized coating because, as usual, if you see like a rubberized coating in a car, after a few years it gets all sticky and it starts coming off.
What do you mean, on the handle or where?
Yeah, on the whole damn thing, it's all over it.
Well, that's so it doesn't slip out of your hand.
That's so when you drop
Yeah.
it.
All the black bits are covered in this horrible sticky rubberized coating.
But that's
I don't like it.
like Ken was saying, if you drop it, then it'll keep together.
Yeah, I've dropped mine. But you know what I find myself doing when I drop mine? I try and stick my foot in the way. It's heavy. So
Alexander, he'd be getting his from Halfords.
now where'd you go for that? B&M or where'd you go?
Sorry?
Where did you go to buy that one?
Oh, Lidl. That's the company that makes these, or the company that supplies them, shall I say.
Okay. That's not the same lid as the food store too, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sell
Oh.
food and hardware.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
So like Aldi's does the same thing.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say, so you
yeah.
found
Yeah.
a ground truck and a 9/16 wrench. There you go.
No, they only have 10 millimeter.
Now there, I forgot that. Yeah, 10 millimeter. One of my favorite guys yesterday, Rain Man Ray. I always watch him. He's a really good mechanic, and he was doing a 10 millimeter, and he lost it. You hear it go ding, 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 but it didn't hit the ground. He's like, shit.
You know, I found a 10 mil socket in my kitchen on top of the microwave of all places.
Where else would it be?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I do that all the time.
It's like the Matrix. 10 millimeter sockets go where they feel is best.
Yeah. They got a mind to their own.
I'm telling you.
Yep.
Yeah, I will, Ronnie. Thank you, Alexander.
It irks the hell out of me when I bought the 10 millimeter socket set where you get 10 of them, all different sizes and lengths and impact and regular, and
Yeah.
I'm missing one.
Already.
And it irks
Oh,
the
yeah.
shit every day. Klaus, you probably can relate. When you look at your socket set and there's one empty post, that kills me.
Oh yeah. I've got one of those boxes.
Bad stuff will happen when that happens.
Yeah.
You know.
I've got a box that I use for the screw gun
Hey,
bits,
Sandy.
and it's got just like every bit known to man. And there's one empty spot that's been empty because I broke a bit, and it just kills me looking at that one empty spot every time. I think I need a whole new box.
I
Hi,
know.
Sandy Rose.
There's like 70 pieces in it, but that one empty piece where I broke one is just. ugh.
It's the same mystery. You buy a socket set, right? I don't buy really expensive socket sets, but that, you know, mid range, and they're all nice. I have them short, I have them long. Starts at 10 millimeter, ends at 19 or something, and the 15 is never there.
Well,
Yeah, the
what is
15's big.
ever comes to it? Is it 17 or 18? I think it's 18. Whenever you buy an impact set here, there's never an 18 millimeter.
Yeah, it jumps from 17 to 19.
18
Yeah.
John Deere deck nuts are 18.
Yeah.
The weirdest thing in my toolkit, I've got more 16 size sockets than anything else. Why, I don't know.
Really?
I've got
That's
like
the
six.
That's the only thing
know-
I actually have on Kohlers, that the newer Kohlers, they mix. They both use
Yeah.
metric and standard, which drives me nuts.
Yeah.
I know.
I've
They're
got
all
a bucket of
US
sockets.
standard.
It's got 250 sockets in it. And for the last year, I thought that it was just sockets I'd collected over the years. And my wife says, no, we bought those at an auction. I said, did we? She says, yeah, you gave them like $2 for that whole bucket of sockets. And it's like, oh, I got a deal.
Yeah.
I forgot where they came from.
I used to love going to rummage sales, and I'd pick up broken Craftsman wrenches and just go back to Sears and get another one. But now that Craftsman is owned by Lowe's and Stanley, you go to Lowe's and you bring in a busted one. Number one, they don't know what the hell to do. Okay. And then if you do get someone knowledgeable, Sears, toward the end of their heyday, started giving you repair kits, like for ratchets and stuff. They wouldn't replace the ratchet, they'd give you the rebuild kit. Well, then you'd have to rely on an 18-year-old kid who doesn't know what a ratchet is to go through the drawer to try and find what he thought was the right kit. It was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And they ask you for the receipt now too.
Yeah, no, they're not too bad though. I went there. What the hell? I had a 9/16 wrench that I used as a breaker bar or something, and I snapped it off. And I went back there, and he gave me one, but he was trying to give me one of those Stanley brand or whatever. I said, I don't want that. So, and I tell you, when you go to Lowe's and you see all the newer stuff, Stanley is interchanging their stamped and forged tools with the Craftsman name. So look at them. And if you see them with a lot of rounded edges on the end of the wrench or the box wrench, don't get it, because it flips
I saw a commercial not long ago that, well, it was Craftsman that was advertising that they were now starting to make some of their tools in the US again.
The problem is Stanley, when they stamp their tools, Craftsman's vendors used to then double disc grind the end of the wrench, so you had a nice sharp edge for your nut, where they tumble the hell out of them before the plating process. Now at Stanley, and they're like rounded over, like the stuff you get at Harbor Freight. They're like Pittsburgh tools, those really rounded ones. They slip a lot. They slip the nut. One thing I found. Go ahead,
They
Henry.
put a little extra little groove in there now, so they do bite.
Yeah. I know on the
It's not
12
flat.
points, they tumble them so much, and with the lead-in angle on the 12 point on the closed end, you barely have enough land on the nut.
Yeah. No, 6 point is what we
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Tommy. Yeah.
Come on, Sandy.
Sandy's coming up today?
No, I
Yeah.
told. She said she got a haircut, and I told her she should come up and show us.
Yeah.
You know what, guys? You remember the issue I had with a blade coming off?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I solved it.
Did
What
you?
was it?
This is, let's see. Can you blow me up? Get there. Let's see. Here we are. Maybe we're not. Maybe here we are.
Oh, what, the
You see
washer
the-
broke?
Hold on. Backwards.
I need my seasick pills.
Sorry, here it is.
Wow.
This is the
Oh.
yeah.
That'll do it.
See, see, the thing
Yeah.
is, it's born concave.
Yeah, yep.
So when I took it off, it was in one piece.
Yeah.
This is from the other blade, because I took that off and it came off in pieces. So that would have come off too. But do you see the wear marks here on the inside
Yeah.
from the bolt?
It
So
was spin-
I figured when I needed to redo it, I said, okay, the bolt's been sitting there before. I'll do it the same way and zip. But you're supposed to put it in with the concave side up against the blade. Someone flipped that one around the last time they were off, and now they and this is like it's steel, but it's like pot metal steel type of thing.
Yeah, they
It
don't
can't
have
flex.
real steel anymore.
They can't flex much, so now it broke.
Yeah, everything that used to be forged steel is some kind of, I don't know, pop metal now.
Yeah.
Belleville washers are supposed to be spring steel so they could act like they're supposed to act.
Yeah, I just double checked the user manual, and it says to tighten it to this and make sure concave side is up against the blade.
Yeah.
And
Usually
based
on
on
the
based on these wear marks, somebody flipped it on the wrong side when they put it back together the last time, and I repeated that.
Yeah.
And now the thing broke.
yeah, I know a lot of concave washers. Belleville is the brand that originated those years ago, but that's why they call Belleville washers. But a lot of them are designed so that when they compress flat, that's the force that it was
Right.
designed
Yeah.
to be.
I think what they forgot to mention in the user manual is that this is a one-time use only thing.
Hey, Sparky. Sparky, where you
Hey,
been?
Sparky. Yeah, Sparky.
Hey, he's chilling in the hot tub. Cornwall,
No.
home of the Cornish pasty.
Nice.
Yeah, I was talking to Jeanette Pickering the other day. We may do a
Yeah,
Cornish.
the right pick on, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Pot metal. Pot metal is zinc, which is tin and copper and some other alloys, but it
Yeah.
melts at about 800 Fahrenheit. It's used
But
mainly for die casting and small tools and things like that. It looks like aluminium, but it's zinc. It's a little shinier.
this is magnetic, so there must be steel in it. But it's not
They're made out of
it's not
spring
pure.
steel. Over time, being the way it was, maybe it got stressed out and there was a crack. All it takes is one little crack to migrate.
No, but it has like a star pattern
Oh, really?
made in. Yeah, it does, and so it's supposed to be able to flex and compress.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think it's one-time use only.
Really?
I think so, but it doesn't say that anywhere.
Yeah.
If it can't flex a little bit the other way,
I've
I would
never
call it one.
The star hole in them.
Yeah, but and then this is like the washer itself is like, like a little pieces of cake that's put together. But now they sort of let go. I don't know. I blame the Chinaman.
Yeah, the Wuhan.
Wuhan.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
Bill,
so that
Bill put on a blade that was crooked like that, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. I started seeing comments this morning. I said, "What's that about?" Because I thought it was scheduled to go off at noon today, and I had it scheduled for 6 a.m. I was like, "Where are all these comments coming from?"
Yeah, speaking of you, Bill, I'm supposed to get that carburetor today, that Cub Cadet trimmer.
Yeah, make life easy. Cub Cadets are cheap. Cheap carburetors are exactly what you need for it.
I'm going to look on Amazon where it is. Let's see. Here we go. Oop. My daughter and I, son-in-law, we share the same account. So I look on it sometimes. I can order that. No, it's all them. Let's see. Traffic. Let me see here. Almost out. Oh, it says package being processed at carrier facility in my town, 2:58 a.m. So I should get it today.
Yeah.
Although
I order
guys-
Amazon daily, so you just wait
Last
for
time-
it out for delivery.
last time they processed it in my town, it ended up going to like Massachusetts and then coming back.
It
I don't
happened
know.
to me too. Yeah.
They do.
Yep. It was right here. It was right here.
Do you-
Prospect, I think. And then it was in Massachusetts.
Do you guys get deliveries on Sundays?
Oh yeah.
Oh, sure.
Most of the deliveries are Sundays, but they do not deliver the U.S. mail on Sunday. Just package. The post office contract with Amazon, UPS, and FedEx is package only on Sunday.
Huh.
But no regular
Right.
mail stamps. They do that on Sunday.
We don't get regular mail Saturday and Sunday, but
Yeah, I've been told
we do get.
option, but none of them will deliver the regular mail Sunday, just because they get paid extra for doing the packages.
Well, here. Well, we do get some packages on Saturdays, not to your home, but to like a drop-off place where you can go pick it up.
Oh, is that right?
But Sunday, no, everything is that's still on Sunday.
Bonjour,
doing?
monsieur.
Uh-oh, here you go, Klaus.
It's all you, Klaus.
Oh, that's for a car.
Yeah.
Semi-synthetic has nothing to do with multi-grade. That's two different things.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you
multi-grade's
can
not
pop in
synthetic.
some regular dyno 2050, Michael, but you just degrade the ability of the semi-synthetic you have in it already.
Yeah, I was always told never to mix semi-synthetic with anything other
Really?
than
But you can't.
synthetic.
But you
Yeah.
can't. But I mean, you can. You'll just. I mean, in this case, if what Michael is planning to put in is regular mineral or dyno oil,
Yeah.
he will just he'll just lose the advantage of and the money he spent on
synthetic.
semi-synthetic.
Yeah. Well, with my
How close is he to an oil change? Is he just topping it off for a week or two until he gets ready to change it? Or is it the beginning of the oil change and he doesn't have enough?
yeah, and also you might have to flush it. That might be an option. I don't know.
I don't know. You know,
Um,
I mean, if you have a car that is using 2050, it's got to be some old stuff.
I was going to say
and-
that's pretty thin.
yeah.
It's not going to make a difference.
No.
No,
Yeah,
with my Kawasaki, I always used semi-synthetic, but with the little RS125, I always used mineral.
We'd use 2050 to quiet the lifters down.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually 2050 usually means you're fixing something.
Mm.
You know, or you
Yeah,
get rid of a little
or-
smoke or something.
Yeah.
Or it's a British car.
Or it's well, yeah, get rid of a little
Yeah,
smoke.
yeah. British cars tend to do that. You know, they rattle a little bit at the top end. Saying that,
you guys-
I've got to look at mine. I've got to check the cam and all the lifters and everything. I think they're called lifters. I can't remember.
I mean, you can get into trouble if your car has hydraulic lifters, and you put in an oil that is too thick. The thing won't
Yeah.
start.
Well, you know, I just did a quick look because that was a curious question. Semi-synthetic oil is basically synthetic oil mixed with regular oil. So all he's doing is changing
Yeah.
the percentage.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
idea, Dick.
yeah.
Always change your filter every single time you do an oil change.
Yeah, they said 90% of the oil now out there is a semi-blend anyway. So
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is.
You know, and keep in mind when you're using semi-synthetic oil, it can be anywhere between 90% synthetic and 10% synthetic. They don't have to tell you how much of it is
Oh, I
synthetic
see.
oil.
But you can usually go and read it. There's something called an high shear tensile, what's it, HSTS value,
yeah,
something
sheer
like that. Shear,
Tom,
it's a
Well,
Klaus, I
shear
don't
value.
think people
Yeah,
look that
and-
hard when they're
and-
at the parts store buying oil.
well,
Tom,
some nerds, some nerds do.
Well, you do, I'm sure. Yeah, if I buy a used motor, I want to buy it from you.
Yeah, see. No, but you can actually read it there, because if that value is too low, that means that the percentage of regular oil is higher. So
Yeah.
it's a value that describes the oil's ability to remain a film between two metal components during stress and load and test and all that.
yeah, the only thing oil does is keep the metal separated. That's all it does.
Yeah. It has nothing to do with the viscosity of the oil.
Yeah. The viscosity just decides how much can sneak by the rings.
Yeah, or how fast it moves around inside the engine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Same-
actually had a
same.
long conversation with somebody the other day about because he needed straight 30 oil for a boat engine for an old Iron Duke 4-cylinder. And you know, the what is it, 153 cc, 153 cubic inch boat motor, you know, internal motor. And I explained to him, I said, that motor uses straight 30. That motor was designed in 1957, you know,
Mhm.
straight
Wow.
30 oil. And I had to explain to him that because then he came back with 1030. I said, no, the 10, I said, anything that's got a W on it is not straight 30 oil. The W stands for winter. You don't want the 10 means it'll come down in the heat.
No, it won't.
Boom!
It won't, because it's still 30 when it gets up to temperature.
Then
So
where's
so
the
the
10?
straight, the 10 is when the oil is cold.
Yeah. Well, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. I just said it.
So, but I mean, if you have let's say you have that engine out in the Texas sun, Florida sun, and it's
Where it's-
100
yeah.
degrees, I
Where the engine's
guarantee
warmed
you
up when you
that-
start it. Yeah.
I guarantee you that 30 is as thin as a 10 W30 is at
Mm.
freezing.
Yeah.
I think for my Kawasaki, I had 5W40.
Yeah.
I love
It was
I love
5W40.
Maybe
The
make
new
it easier to start.
How
Yeah,
about the zero W oils? Those things kill me.
Yeah.
I have our little three banger. It runs a 0W20.
You
To
know,
me, that's water. You know.
my van runs 020.
But
And it's a
remember,
6-cylinder.
yeah, but remember, years ago, a connecting rod and a crank journal had about 4,000 or 5,000 clearance. Today's engines have about 1,000, 1,500. So
Yeah.
now you need thinner oil.
No, but I mean, some people think that, and I don't know where this comes from, but if they have like a regular lawnmower that's a bit of a smoker, oh, let's put some thicker oil in it and it'll stop smoking. No, it won't.
Hey, Klaus, I think you've got a best friend here in Arch.
Yeah,
At
what's that
Arch's
thing
Garage.
called? Odor medic. It's like molasses.
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh, yeah.
but an air-cooled engine uses the oil more as a coolant than a water-cooled engine does.
Oh yeah.
And if it circulates slower, you get worse cooling.
Mm.
So the oil consumption thing, nah. I mean, if it burns oil, there's something mechanically wrong with it. The
Yeah,
oil won't change.
It needs rings.
I mean, guys, I don't know if you remember, I had that series over Christmas with that little 1970 2-horse Brix engine. The sticker on it says for wintertime use 5W20 from 1970.
wow.
Huh.
Yeah.
We're not going to see that
in the
1970.
winter? Wow, that's odd. Usually in the summer it'll tell you that. No, my bad.
No.
No,
No,
you're
it's-
right.
it's-
Okay, I'm
in the
thinking
winter,
backwards.
In the summer it says use straight 30, but for winter
Yeah.
use 5W20.
for easier starting, especially if it's only a whole.
Yeah. That 2-horse was probably on an edger or something, huh?
I didn't
Oh,
get that.
Oils.
That 2-horse Briggs, was it on an edger or a small piece?
It was on a on a small reel mower.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey,
Hey,
Mick.
Mick.
Hello, Mick.
Hey, Nick.
I was
Hi.
Hi,
watching.
Mick.
Hi, Klaus. How are you?
Guess what we're talking about, Mick? I'll give you a hint. Klaus is here.
Oh,
OEM parts, right?
that was pretty great.
He's not serious, hold on.
Mustache. Oh,
I'll put you right next to Mick. You guys can talk.
don't stick me anywhere near him.
Hey, I was watching your video on the transmission. When did you see that the thing was backwards as you were putting it together, or how did you know?
What do you mean? What when I put the gearbox on the wrong orientation?
Yeah, when did you actually know that had happened?
Because I noticed that the short roller, which is a one, as you look at the back of the machine towards the front, the short roller is on the left, and the gearbox is nearest to you. Where I had it, short roller, gearbox furthest away from me. So yeah, it would have been one of those pricely mistakes to make when you literally put it all together and you go to fit it and you think, yeah, that ain't gonna work. But you know, we like to keep our mistakes in the videos because it just goes to prove even I'm not human. Yeah, no, we like to keep me in there just for you know. Anyway, Hank, just done a video on my chipper, so a nice little shout out coming to you. But I do need your help. Because obviously I have got your nice little down and dirty bar runner coming your way, and your jacket has turned up. So it's not the same as that. I've got a new one for Hank. Hank's got his own logo, but I have got a new.
He can wipe his feet on your face.
Yeah, rude. But I have got you a nice jacket, Hank. That turned up day before yesterday. So that's cool. 8 horsepower, flathead Tecumseh, manual choking carburetor. I've got one on my chipper. I've just put a new flap on it so that it diverts the chippings onto the ground rather than shoots it straight out. Fitted your tank, and it doesn't like to start. However, if you just give it just a sniff of carburetor spray, it fires on the first half compression stroke.
It doesn't have a primer?
Nah, it's a manual choking one.
Nah, usually they have the primer.
No. On the chipper, I had an MTD chipper. It had that long lever with the arrow on the end of it, and you push it to the left. But you have to remember, Mick, make sure, because that thing stops on a spring. It's a little spring. Make sure it's clicking all the way so it is fully closed. If it's open a millimeter, it's not going to suck fuel and start.
Yeah.
You got to make sure that because there's a little spring sticking up. It's a detent that holds that long lever in 3 positions. You have to make sure when it's all the way to the left in the direction of the arrow that it is sealed against the carburetor body. If there's any dirt in the way holding it open, it won't suck enough fuel to start.
Right.
It's got to be nice and snug against it. Because sometimes the butterflies move in there so that when it closes, it's a gap. It's got to be nice and snug against the round hole of the carburetor.
Right.
So where is this the spring? Where is that?
It's pressing the top of the carburetor that holds that lever in 3 different positions. It's a detent, but instead of being a dowel pin, it's an actual spring that sticks straight up.
Yeah,
so
underneath where the lever touches the base of the carburetor, it's got another little semicircle, and it's got notches in it where the spring touches it.
Yeah, the spring goes into 3 detents, and on the final detent, if your butterfly is a little bit off and is not fully sealing, it's not going to suck fuel.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, look on the top. Look on the top lever. See how the
No,
top.
not there. Not there.
Go back a little bit.
Right there. Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. Little spring
Yeah,
that
you
holds
see
it
the
in
spring?
position. You
Yeah,
go
the
click.
spring, yeah, the spring's there. Go, yeah, right there, right there, right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
There
Go
you go.
straight in.
So when you pull that lever all the way where the arrow points to be choking, you're gonna look inside the air cleaner to see if it's really closed all the way, creating a seal.
Right.
Otherwise, it won't suck.
Yeah, that sucks.
It will suck, but it won't suck.
You may
gas.
have to take the face off, but you want to make sure because sometimes the butterfly will move left to right. Sometimes they're just pressed in there to a stamp detent. They're not screwed in. Sometimes you're just pressed in.
Well, it looks like to me like that is closed, baby.
Is it? All right. Because usually I know that's what costs them a lot of times.
And if it's closed, it should work.
Yeah, well, it ain't.
Now you cleaned out the emulsion tube and the jet good. Those are all clean.
All done.
Yeah.
Twice I've done it.
And you tried the spray test to make sure no vacuum leaks.
No vacuum leaks. I put a new fuel hose on it, and yeah, it's been in the cleaner.
Did you test
Really,
the
them.
tank vent working properly?
Yeah. Well, it's a brand new American tank, baby.
No, crack the cap
Mhm.
inside the cap. Is the cap all there?
Yeah. So, I mean, Hank wouldn't send me a dodgy vent, would he?
No, but I've had them like there where the rubber washer inside rotates slightly and it locks and seals it up
No,
sometimes.
that's good. No, it's all good.
But that would only kill the engine while it was running.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are a gas though. You got to really to get them going, because all the momentum,
Let me try and fire it up.
Usually those one good pull. But let me ask you, Mick, how long is your recoil rope? I make the rope long enough where I'm pulling almost 3 feet on those.
Yeah. It's long enough for me. It's long enough. Let me try and stick you up here somewhere where you can see what's going on. This is not going to be easy. You've got to try and prop it somewhere. You can't see. Let
Sounds
me.
good, Gary. I just got a regular pick.
It has been started.
Good grass.
That's,
Looks better
that's
than
kind
mine.
of aggressive.
Oh! All right, so
Started straight up, but I'll have to test it over a couple of days.
Was she warm?
Yeah, I wouldn't say warm, Bill. But I had it running about 15 minutes ago for about 3 or 4 minutes. That's
So
all.
it's still got gas in the right places right now.
Anybody that has a wood chipper like that has a problem starting them the first pull, because
Yeah,
that
sure.
wheel has to turn.
The problem is, Hank, of course, is that your average Joe who buys that sort of equipment doesn't understand that. And what I would do is I'd have a tin of carburetor spray and go and pull it and it'll fire with no start, with no issue.
They're like that when they're brand new too.
but look at what Wayne says here. He's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, Gary.
That I saw. I've seen him, and I'm trying to think whose video it was. I think it was James Condon. He actually went under the flywheel because he was getting intermittent spark, hard starting. The gap on the coil was a little bit high. Did you check the gap on the coil?
Yeah, it's all been done, Ken. I've had it all apart, Ken. It's all good.
Okay.
I mean,
'Cause I know
me personally, if I leave that gas tap on, or I turn it off, right? If I turn it off, and then when I come down to use it, I turn the tap on, I put it on choke, I go away, I'll fill up the tank, I just leave it for a minute, just let that manual choke filter on down through, and I'm a relatively big kind of guy, so I have no problem starting it. I sold an MTD 5 horsepower overhead valve one, which I could pull one-handed, no problem at all. I sold that to a bloke called Mark, and he could barely pull it, but he's like 4.5 stone soaking wet, you know. So he wanted this one. I said, mate, you got no chance of pulling a flathead, not the size you are. You know, you're not even taking a run up at it. Yeah. So I'll leave it. I'll keep testing it every day, and if it's a question of you got to leave the fuel on, then I should take the fuel tap off. So there's always fuel going down in towards the carburetor. So and that should cure it, I would have said.
You know, keep in mind too on that one that, you know, from the carburetor to the cylinder, you've got the elbow in it.
Yeah, sure. And, yeah, 100%,
yeah. With a regular mower, getting a one pull start on it's pretty easy because the carburetor is half an inch from the cylinder.
It would be nice if I could just fit some kind of priming bulb in there, inline priming bulb, but you just give it a couple of squirts just so it forces fuel in there. That would be lush.
Well, you know, that elbow is the reason you're not pulling easy.
Remember, Briggs used to sell the gas tank primer bulb. You'd screw it onto the top of the metal, and it actually had a roll.
Yeah.
That's to be fair, that would cure all the starting issue with it. If you just had that initial injection of fuel, it would fire. It would start itself.
I've actually taken the cap off on snow blowers sometimes and blown in the gas tank real quick. Just to give it that shock, because sometimes the dirt and that inside that tank has a filter in it. It's a little rectangular piece of ash, and sometimes, especially if it's been sitting for a while, maybe there's some crusties on it. Who knows?
And we always call those tank filters bug catchers. They're not really
filters so much. You would have thought that my good friend Hank would have cleaned that out before sending it over, wouldn't you? I'm not. You know, maybe I should do a video on how clean is my tank. Maybe.
All I'm saying is I've taken those tanks with a screwdriver, ripped out that filter, and put in an inline Briggs red disc filter, and it seems to be better.
Yeah, I'll have a look at that.
That tank has no filter. It's a plastic foam, and that's it.
There is no. It doesn't have that rectangular pad in there like on those. No.
Okay.
It's an autocomic.
Hank's just saying that, so I don't do a video on it. It's all that. There's no reason Hank's saying that.
Well, if you videoed it and proved them wrong, I mean, I don't know.
No, it's a plastic. It's just a plastic nipple that the hose goes on.
The nipples on the bottom of the side header usually molded a plastic rectangle with a piece of filter cloth on it. Usually.
I put gas in it, shook it, and
I know.
Release, you know.
Well, that's what you tell us, Hank. But I'll just test it over a couple of days. As long as it starts within 2 or 3 pulls. The problem's going to be that's the type of machine that predominantly you wouldn't use every day, so it might sit for like 4 or 5 months, and that's where you're going to have the problem starting it.
Yeah, Randy, if Briggs Quantum doesn't start on the first or second pull, the carb's dirty.
Yeah, the Quantums are easy starting motors.
Yeah, they are.
Jets are done. That's all.
Yeah, I could debate that one because mine didn't like starting, and I even cleaned the carburetor.
I might literally just say to them, you know, if you have it hard to starting, just unscrew back, just squirt a little bit of easy start in it, and it'll go no problem at all. I might just say that it's what it is, you know.
People that keep easy start tied to the machine, they just keep it on the machine.
Yeah,
cool.
Especially put a cup holder on it to keep the can of starter.
It sucks when you're trying to sell it to like a 75-year-old guy that could barely walk. You know he's not going to be able to get a lot of times it takes at least 350 RPM until the coil kicks in.
Yeah, I sold a chainsaw to a guy who couldn't pull it hard enough to start it, and then he brought it back, and while he was there, a girl bought it. She yanked it up first pull, right up, and I just said, "You got to pull it like a girl."
Yeah.
No, I mean, starting a chainsaw is 75% technique.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
the biggest disadvantage to it is the only disadvantage to it is that you can't pull it with all your might because you got to have one hand on the machine, stop it tipping over. Now, if they had designed it with 4 legs that you could really pull on it, I dare say you could get the RPM, but you want someone really holding the other side of it so that you can really yank it. You know what I mean? That's the idea. Because if you pull it with two hands, you just pull it over.
No, but I mean, a chainsaw, the way it's constructed, you don't have to pull it really hard because the RPMs the engine gets from the pull, if you look at the reel inside, it's much smaller than it is on a mower. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But still, I mean, most of it is technique.
Yeah.
I've seen people holding a chainsaw and they hold it with two hands and they pull apart like that.
Well, drop start.
That's a terrible idea.
I drop start.
You can do that if it doesn't have an easy start function. If it has an easy start function, you will ruin that very fast if you drop start it.
But I find the easy start, a lot of them, I mean, I don't see a lot of those lately. The only ones that buy the easy start is usually the homeowner with the real small ones.
Yeah, and if you buy cheapo machines with easy start, they don't run them fast enough.
No. Hey, Wayne's got a comment for Randy here. We forgot about that.
I assumed the gasket was good when he was talking about it.
Well, Randy, you could look in the carb throat as you're pressing it. Make sure it's squirting every time you press it.
Well, he said that this mower's gone now. It got boneyarded.
Yeah, he got rid of it.
What are we talking about?
Gasket echo.
It's fun to talk about carburetors.
Did you say the other day, Ken,
the oil.
Ken, did you say the other day that Wayne rang you up the other day?
Yeah, to see how I was doing. That was nice of him.
No, he doesn't ring me.
I don't know.
I'm just saying he doesn't ring me.
Let's just let that one hang there for a second.
Okay.
I'm
just wondering why Wayne feels it's appropriate to have favourites. That's all I'm saying.
You're right, Wayne.
Saying that Klaus doesn't ring me up either. So,
hey, Mick, what is that there with the shirt sizes? Are you guys one bigger, one smaller? How's that work?
So that's the thing, Ken, because I don't know if Spreadshop has depots in the US. I'm assuming they do.
Yeah.
Because when I bought a T-shirt, when there's a channel called God, what's his name? Steve. Let me look it up.
The guy in Canada? No, I'm talking about a UK shirt shop. He wants to buy Ashley a UK shirt from the UK. You know Ashley, Big Ash. He's saying 3X, but the UK shirt shop said they'll only go to 2X.
So when I purchased when Steve Small Engine sent me, I think it was a hoodie. It turned up. It turned up in like 2 days, right? Wow. Which is cool. But when I looked at the package, it actually said Birmingham. So I think Teespring actually have a depot in the UK or several depots in the UK.
Yeah.
So my guess is Spreadshop also has depots all over the world because they distribute all over the world. So it may pay just to have a look to see if they do have depots in the UK. So therefore, in America, therefore, if you order your size 5 times extra large, you should get an American size 5 times extra large.
Well, he's asking if you know a place in the UK where he can send his design to get it printed and shipped to AJ over there.
Yeah, if you go on to there's a very good company. What I use, who's that? Rich, is it? Is it Rich? If you go onto a company called the T-Shirt Studio, if you punch in that, the t-shirtstudio.com in the UK, they're very good. They're about £15 for a T-shirt, maybe with £2 postage, so about 17 quid. And then just get it posted to Ashley, mate. Yeah, the T-Shirt Studio is what I use. There's a T-Shirt Studio. But if not, you can get all your mixed mowers merchandise from the Mixed Mowers shop on my channel.
But is there any links to an Amazon wish list?
An Amazon what list?
No, this is different now. You not only have a wish list, you have a merchandise store.
Yeah.
I have the Mixed Mowers merchandise store. Yeah, I have my one-stop shop.
Are you doing that?
What's that? Am I plugging it yet?
That's a UK plug.
Just a little bit.
Oh, there you go.
3-pin plug.
It would have been nice.
Plug
It would have been nice to have a eliminated performance merchandise sent here, but that never materialised for some reason.
Y'all don't, Mick. Y'all don't have 110 over there where y'all at. Y'all got 220, right?
No, we have 110. No, we have
Oh, y'all have
110.
110?
You just got to put it in a generator or just get it converted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, but I'm talking about your normal power in your house outlet.
No, 240.
240.
Yeah, well, we call it 240 is 220 here. We just, I don't
We
know
got-
why,
we got-
but we do it.
Yeah, we got 230 and 400.
Yeah.
240 hertz. I can.
And y'all on a different hertz too, instead of 60.
Yeah, they
hertz,
run
y'all on
50.
50 hertz.
50 hertz, yeah.
Yeah, it gives you a headache when you first go over there. Getting used to the lights.
Yeah, do that one.
Oh yeah, the frequency. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can send Wayne your number because I got your number.
No, don't, because he'd be ringing me up all hours of the day. He'd be worse than Conky. Not as old men are like for ringing people up. He'd be, hello, mate. Hello, mate. Just woke up at 3 a.m., eh? I need to go for a wee, eh? And it'll all be that Canadian A and bro and all that sort of stuff. Oh, I can't be doing that.
You got to give me a hand with that screen sharing this afternoon, Mick.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not helping you.
I bet you do. Yeah, I bet you do. I was going to ring you this morning, but I was a bit busy.
To be fair, I'm glad you didn't. Cause I've been doing videos this morning. I've run out of videos, so I've done two this morning.
Shows you I think of you, you saying?
Well, so you say.
Saying that I really should be editing right now, so I think I'm going to go and do that.
Yeah, I've got some editing. I've got two more videos to do today.
Bye, Simone.
That's what I said.
See you
See you,
later.
Simone.
Hi, everyone in chat.
See you later.
Later.
So you don't think it's actually worth? Just had a customer bring a Yardworks gas operated mower battery starter car had to show them how to start it with an electric drill. Yeah. Well,
Back order, are you getting like an OEM battery? Because I just go to whatever battery on Amazonian that's got the right amp hours.
Yeah.
and buy a bungee cord whilst you're there.
Yeah. Now's the time.
Yeah. So do you not think it's actually worth getting another carburetor for that? Because that's been sat on that chipper for quite a while. I don't know whether a new carburetor may just help.
You could.
Is it,
I mean,
is it a
what are you
smoker, Mick?
Only on initial fire up, Klaus. But apart from that, it runs as sweet as a nut.
Get a new carburetor. It's not that expensive.
Yeah.
Right. Can find me a link.
I can guarantee you that HIPAA has one that fits.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, does HIPAA have the old LMV for the Tecumsehs? I don't know if they do.
I don't know.
That's like a Walbro B carb, and I mean you can get them Chinesium all day long, but I don't know if HIPAA sells that.
Let me go check my stash just a sec.
Yeah.
Cool. Klaus has got one.
Mick,
Well,
did that one?
Stens might handle it,
Yeah.
that type of carb, or Oregon,
Mick, were there any adjustments on that carb? Did you have the fixed high speed jet, the pilot jet? Is it the fixed one with the little plastic plug over it?
The only one I've got in there is the idling circuit, little brass jet, which is covered with a wax seal, which you take off, so that always screws all the way home. You can't have that half unscrewed.
Yeah, that's the
That's
pilot.
it.
Okay.
That's it.
So you don't have a needle valve under the
Nah.
carb?
No.
Really? You don't have no adjustments at all on that
Nah,
old carburetor?
nothing.
Wow.
They're all
Nada.
fixed. Oh, what's Klaus got? Hold on.
Thomas, hey, there's a Tecumseh guy for you right there. Thomas.
He's only a Tecumseh guy if he's got the right carburetor for me.
What was
He
the
loves Tecumseh
You can
engines
tell
on
because
those snow blowers and stuff.
The choke
Man.
lever, Klaus, if it has that choke lever with the arrow on it.
Yep, it doesn't.
No, that's
Yeah.
snowmobile, or I mean, snow machine.
Wait, now you can't you take the shaft out of that one and take the other shaft and put in that?
Yeah,
that would be
The
the
one for that, I mean, I don't know if it's the right size throat though, because it has the primer on it.
I think everything higher than a 6 horsepower doesn't have a primer on it, from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I think it would run too lean.
Yeah.
If you would do that anyway, you would still probably have the same problem with the new one as you do the old one, because it's the shaft and the plate.
Yeah.
Boy, Klaus has about as many carburetors as I do.
Yes,
But he
sir.
ain't got. But he ain't got the one that I want.
Did
Well,
you?
somebody taught me to stay away from Tecumseh engines.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but now I'm telling you to go and have a look and sort it out for me.
Yeah, we used to stock Tecumseh parts, but we don't hardly anymore. When the stock ran in the last 10 years, it's like, no, we ain't gonna reorder a whole bunch of that stuff.
Mick, what horse was that, Mick? 8?
8 horsepower.
Hey, Riley.
Hey,
Riley.
Yeah, you remember the old boy Conquer, don't you?
Oh, sorry, Mick. I don't have that.
Okay, mate. I'll keep looking, but what I may have to do.
There's something close to it. That's not it, though.
That's not the one, is it?
For a snowblower, because of the way the inlet is, you got to get the one with the right inlet.
Yeah,
That's
it looks
the
like fuel intake's on the wrong side on that.
Yeah.
No. Fuel tank's on the right side.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuel intake is on the opposite side to the choke lever. Has that got any needle valves on the bottom bowl though, Ken?
No. Oh, you want an adjustable one?
No, hell no. The exact opposite. Send me a link to that one, Kenny.
All right.
Mick, go in on. Did you know Farmertech?
Farmertech, no.
Yeah, that's another Chinese.
FarmerTEC.com.
Yeah. They do a lot of chainsaws.
Yeah, they have a bunch of carburetors here, and
send me links, baby. Send me links.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sweetheart.
This one's for but see the one I'm looking at, Mick, says 5.6 horse. You want the one because the throats are different. You want the right.
Yeah, you can find the 5 and 6s. You can't find the 8s.
Yeah, no, this one here is an 8.
What the one you just showed me?
Yeah, I'll
But
send
the Ventura's different, though.
Here's one, Mick. 8 to 10. Yeah, but see, here's the problem. Yours doesn't have the extra hose that comes from the breather, does it? Under the engine?
That's for an overhead valve.
Okay, that's what I make sure.
Yeah, the one with the extra the one with the vacuum hose coming off the top of the carb is for overhead valve.
Do you know
that goes into the overhead valve case.
Do you know the number for the engine?
You've been on eBay, Mick? You checked eBay out and stuff?
Yeah, I've had a look, but no. To be fair, anything to do with Tecumseh, you want to be going to the American sites. Over here in the UK, this is the biggest problem we have with Tecumseh is that in the UK just can't get it.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Klaus, it should be an HM80.
Hold on.
Let me make a note of that. HM80.
Yeah, so which means
okay, there's one here called HMSK90.
If it fits a 90, it'll fit an 80.
And it's got a separate choke valve.
100 for 10 horse.
Yeah, this 15 is yeah. Here's one for HM80. Here's one.
Yeah, I just sent you the link, Mick.
Okay, Kenny. Okay. Ken, how much is that one?
15. Yeah, $16.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you guys want to check out my PayPal link, Mixed Mowers /PayPal me, and if you want to donate that money over, then therefore I don't have to pay for that, so that'd be cool.
What the hell?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's nice.
No begging.
No shame whatsoever.
Man, I got Wi-Fi problems here.
And Conquer will go put it on for you too while you're at it. Hey.
Next you're gonna have Riley's face show up. Please donate.
But first of all, Ken, I need to get him in some rags, in some rag clothes first, and put a bit of boot polish on his face or something, a little bit roughed up.
Yes, sir, man. brother.
Spare shilling, Governor.
I have absolutely no shame.
Shameless.
Mick, when people buy stuff for you on your wish list, are they able to see your personal address?
Only the first line and a half, or half and half, Klaus. You don't worry, it's protected.
Okay.
You don't have
just
to have the right address anyways, because they still bring it over there.
If you want to set it up, Klaus, but set it to private, and then send me a link to your Amazon wish list, I will then check it for you before we make it public.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Because it's something that spooks me a little bit, having my address out there. That's
This one here says for the 80, 90, whatever.
That's the one. What's that little block on the other side of it, Ken? There's a little block the other side. What was that?
I think that's if you mount the air cleaner on it. They're bosses for an external type of air cleaner.
Okay.
You don't need
no.
to use. The problem is, does your nipple go straight out? Your nipple goes straight back, right? Your fuel nipple, it's not a 90, right? It goes straight back.
Straight back. Let me just check. Let me check.
Yeah, your nipple, I believe. Oh no, this one's straight back. Yeah, this one's straight back.
Yeah, but that's got the overhead valve.
No, it doesn't.
Vent on it.
No.
Yeah, it has.
No, not that one.
It's a plug. There's nothing there. That's just a piece of aluminum. There's nothing there.
Okay.
What color?
wait.
What color is your nozzle, Mick?
Right, you're right. Yep, I didn't see it. My eyes.
Hang on. Let me just check my nipple. Go straight back. Go straight back. But the other one doesn't. That one is like that, but that one shoots off.
one has a ring in it.
Yeah. That's not the nipple.
Oh,
What color is your nozzle, Mick? Mick.
Yeah.
Take it
What
easy.
color is your nozzle inside the car?
White.
Did you take it out?
Yes, I think it's white.
Oh, it's white. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You got the white, pink, blue.
Yeah. I'm familiar, and in the UK you can't get either.
Okay. Well, I was wondering if you had took it out because they got little holes in it and stuff that could.
They got little holes in there, and they got 2 O-rings in there. And I've had it all apart. Yeah, cleaned it all out, and it's all good. I just feel it's just not giving enough vapor. Like Bill says, because it's got an elbow to it, that vapor has to go all the way up. And I just feel it's just not quite getting enough. So I'll whack a cheap carburetor on it. I dare say that Wayne over at Eliminate Performance will probably fund that for me, and I'll be golden.
You know, you have to wonder if a smaller carburetor would work better because
I
force more air in.
The one I sent you should right.
No, that's the wrong one, Ken, because the choke lever is back to front for me.
Yeah, that's backwards though. You were showing the other view on the other one.
Nick, I just sent you a link to something on eBay in the UK.
Oh, mate, I'll have a little look. Tom.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And
bloody hell, Ken! I've been right 3 times on the bounce with you today. What's going on?
I'm having a bad day.
Have you had your haircut, Ken?
Yeah.
COVID aftershock.
I think that has actually affected your intelligence.
I'm rebounding from the.
Ken needs to change his channel name to Ken Doesn't Mow It All.
Oh shit! Yeah, there you go. Mr. Don't Know Shit. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, I have my days.
Yeah, we all do, Ken. We all do.
I have every day.
Yeah, I know you do.
I know the feeling.
Every day's a Saturday.
Every day's a Saturday.
I'll get it sorted out. It's like anything, gents, isn't it? You sometimes you sell a machine and you think that one might come back next week. Do you know what I mean? I just don't want that. So especially when that will sell down here for about 250, 350. It'll make good money.
Sorry, mate. I didn't get the beginning. What's it off?
It's a 8 horsepower Allen chipper shredder.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So they do sell for good money down here. So whenever I sell a good quality top end sort of mower or machine that is worth good money, it's got to be right. Cause I don't want it coming back. You know, if it's an $80 lawnmower, I've got 15 of those. Just get another one.
Yeah. Is that the famous Allen that I'm very fond of, ALLEN?
Yeah.
I had a contact number for them, funny enough, in the UK. They might be able to help you.
It's all done now, so I just I'll put a cheap carb on it. You know, if you know, as long as it starts better, I can define the running. That's not a problem. But it's just got to start. It's just got to start a bit better than what it is.
I come in at the end there, but it's not starting well from what you're saying.
Yeah,
Third pool when it's cold. Third pool when it's cold.
You just don't like the initial fire up. But
Yeah.
if you know, like I say, if I was selling it to you, Conk, right, I'd say it all starts, but you might want a little bit of carburetor spray just to get a quick little squirt and it'll fire up. But people go, whoa, that ain't right. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, those
I know
Allen are actually made by Mighty Mac. It's a good brand.
What I don't understand is I used to work on a farm, and carrying around a tin of Easy Start was typical when you're firing old lawnmowers, old tractors, or whatever. You know, you had to. I mean, Wayne would know. He lives in Canada where you get extreme temperatures, so you know sometimes you got to give the engine a little bit of help. You know what I mean?
That's why snow blowers have 110 starters on them.
If you watch part 3 video over here.
You all sound like robots.
Did you watch my part 3 video?
That's weird.
Yeah, it all sounds okay here, man. Here at KenBot.
Where'd he go?
Wow.
No, I think he was getting fire interference where we sound like. Brrr.
Yeah.
Yeah, make me big, Ken.
Hold on.
I said that to the missus.
You see that? There's 2 of them in the box there.
Yeah.
Is that any one of them?
It doesn't have a TV hose, right? It's just a one fuel inlet, right?
Where are they located, Hank?
At my house.
Well, chop, chop, off you go and get them and come back.
2 words, Henry. 2 words. Second one's off.
No, Wayne, we're up to part 7, I think now.
What's that? I'm John Deere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you something. He's dragging that bugger out. That's taken more episodes than my Ransom Marquis full restore.
Hey Mick, would it be?
I've got 2 Henry's episodes I haven't watched yet, and they're on for tonight.
It's like the Simpsons of lawnmowers.
I can't hear you, Ken. Everyone's being rude and talking over you.
No, would it be too much to look on the side of the shroud to get the model and code or model and spec off of it? Because that'll tell you exactly what carb number.
But it's right over there. It's a good 15 meters away.
We're born with something called legs. They do this.
Oh, that's what they're for. I thought they were top for tying around Mrs. P's neck.
Whoa.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, if you look it up and don't, there you go. The carburetor part number's there.
So.
Bring it with them so you can see.
Where is it?
The side of the shroud.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it, Ken. There's not seeing nothing on there.
There's either a tag, a sticker, or on the vertical part of the shroud.
I'm looking, sweetheart. Oh, there you go. It's right down there. It's hidden. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Can you see that?
Hold on. Let me zoom you in. Wait a minute. Can you read it, Mick? It's hard to see. What's this? HM80?
HM80 155477S.
That's all we need.
All right, look it up for me. Get it done. Make me walk around the shed.
But you got to admit, Mick, when you get to work on the American Tecumsehs, they are a heck of a lot different than the crappy Italian ones.
Oh, 100%, Klaus. And
Yeah.
it's not that I dislike the Tecumseh engine. It's not that's, as I said before, that's not it. It is in the UK. Getting parts for any Tecumseh is like rocking horse poo. That's a problem.
Yeah, same here.
That's a problem. And for that reason, I'm not a fan. If you can't get the parts, I'm not interested.
No, I mean you can't find a dealer who has it, but you know the internet.
Well,
But
over here on if you go to Google, right, and you look up, am I still big, or is that just someone's left me? What's that?
Hold on. All right, hey, the part number for that carburetor, Mick, is 640-112.
Slow down, amigo. 640-112.
That's the Tecumseh part number. The Chinese part number, if you want to look up aftermarket, is 520934. But Tecumseh is $85. So see what you can find.
Yeah. The problem is over here is if you had a simple problem. In fact, I had a problem a little while ago. A friend of mine did. He wanted a carburetor. In fact, I think Kenny, you got involved in this little search with me.
Which one?
We were looking for a carburetor for a Briggs. I think it was a 6 horsepower rider. Yeah, Ken did get involved in it, and the carburetor had a part number on it. A Briggs part number, which we put in, and that didn't throw anything up at all. Nothing, not a stitch. And that was because it wasn't actually a genuine Briggs carburetor product. It was made by that other firm.
Huai?
Yeah, Huai. Yeah, it was made by them. But Briggs didn't have that listed. Didn't have it listed anywhere, and it was for a standard automatic choking carburetor. It was a standard machine, you know, but it took me, Ken, about 3 different countries to find a product for it that would make it fit, to find a genuine one.
Mick, if you go onto the Briggs & Stratton homepage and then select, you can select Europe or the US and Canada.
Yeah.
If you have to select US, Canada, then you can get into their parts library. You can get the IPL for every single one you punch the number in on.
Right.
But if you do the European one, it'll show you nothing.
It's a bit like that. Do you remember I had a Honda? I can't remember the make of it off the top. It was a Honda mulching mower, and I got it off of a scrap pile, and it was in really, really good nick. I think I sold it for like 550 quid, but I had to take the drive out of it. Yeah, oh yeah, and I did nothing to it. I literally just pulled the cord. We got
the original Tecumseh, Mick, on Amazon isn't as expensive, but it's not cheap.
Yeah, well, even so, that machine stands me in at around about 30 quid at the moment. So that's still doable.
Already with 112, you'll get a lot of hits.
Okay. What was I saying? Yeah. So I had that Honda mower. And I think, in fact, the manufacture parts were coming out of your way of the world, Klaus, sort of Netherlands out through that way. You could not get the parts for the drive system anywhere in the US, or I even wanted just the side mulching discharge chute for it. Couldn't get it in the UK. Yeah.
Well, actually, you can. But it has a different number because it's like my Honda mower is an HIX 537 VK.
Hang on, guys. Riley wants to show you he got some new shorts for school.
All righty.
New uniforms.
Show guys.
Let's have a look. Oh, they are smart. Oh, man.
I know the best.
Daddy, where's Cucumber?
Where's Cucumber? He's not here.
He's not
here.
Daddy, where got today?
Who we got today? We got Cajun, my mate Cajun down here, who he'll give you a wave. Say hi, Cajun.
Hi.
Hey, Riley boy.
There he is. We got Conker. We know Conker. Conker's just weird. We know Conker. We got some loony Viking called Klaus.
Hi.
Hi,
We got
Riley.
Bill. We got Bill, who's trying to be a bit like Barbie with a long hair, but failing miserably due to plastic surgery.
Yeah.
We got Hank, who I'm surprised is still asleep, still awake at the moment, and we got Ken, who's on the second breakfast.
Who's it down here?
That one there.
Yeah.
That is Caden.
Who is you?
That's me. Yeah.
Ready?
Can we get on now?
Yeah. Who's
Cheers.
that? YouTube?
That's me and you.
No, who's that? Necklace.
Necklace. That's from Terrell.
Who's Terrell?
Our friend Terrell Dactyl.
Where's Rhino?
Graph, that's you. This happens all day. All day.
Alexander
You would miss it if it didn't happen all day.
us in about 6 months.
Cucumber. Oh, that would be Tom Dobie in that bunch.
John Clem.
John
Well,
Clem.
if you check out my my next video, there may be a little segment in that video coming up,
About.
and it involves a cucumber and Nana.
No.
I'm saying no more.
Oh,
I think I could miss that section. So
Okay, that's going to be a thriller.
It's out on Wednesday. Should be a good video. So yeah, Klaus, I got hold of Hayes. They could find the part number, but couldn't locate the part. It's as simple as that. I got hold of Shoulders of Shoreham, which are really, really, really good in my area. Yeah, could find the part, but couldn't locate it. But that's because it was under some Norwegian, Icelandic, Dutch, Viking cross part number that they hid it from the rest of the world.
Honda does that. I mean, my HIX 537 has an equivalent in the States, but the number, the machine number, it relates to the width, the cutting width, and in the States that is in inches. So it'll be 200 and something. Honda, in all their wisdom, will make two different parts lists for the same freaking mower.
Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? I have them suspected they do the same thing for stuff sold in India and Asia as well. So, I mean, you punch.
The easiest way to make a
in
mistake with information is to repeat it.
Honda does things that they've never done things like normal companies do. And have you seen their parts numbers? They're crazy, and there's no logic to them. When I punch in the engine number for my mower on the European Honda site, it does not exist.
Okay.
Huh.
Because it's a Honda mower, and the engines that Honda put on their own mowers, different story. You have to go through the machine number rather than the engine number. It's I don't get it. But so if I punch in the engine number of it's an GCV 190, doesn't exist.
Hi, Sue.
Hiya.
Hey,
Hi, Sue.
Back up, back up, back up.
come on.
I was allowed in the shed.
Mrs. P has just come down. I've just asked Mrs. P if she can wash my nets to the shed because they are affecting the light of my videos.
Ah. And what was the reply?
She said, "Yeah. Oh, what's this? Oh, we've got look what's just turned up."
What else is for you?
On a Sunday.
On
Amazon,
Sunday.
what's this?
Yeah, Amazon. Yeah.
Amazon is just a fad. It'll go away shortly.
Mrs. P just said, "Is it a cucumber?"
Was it a carburetor?
No, it is a. Oh, it's not. It's I bought myself. It's a SanDisk micro SD because somebody has sent me for review solar paneled CCTV camera and alarm system, which I want to fit up in my shed just here. So if someone comes in, I can see. And they've also sent me another one free of charge to give away.
Solar powered, you say?
Solar panels, yeah.
So if they come at night, it's a no-go.
No, give me charged up, John Klaus. I had you ducked down to being quite intelligent, but you're not, are you? You've all
No,
got
they're
web
not.
feet.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Now he's got a system where he's arranged for all the burglaries to be between the hours of 8 in the morning and 5 at night.
Burglars welcome from 9 till 11.
Yeah. Yeah, please make appointment for after hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Might be a bit of a problem at night time, though, isn't it? I mean, if it's solar powered, how are you going to be able to see anybody in the dark? Because there's no
infrared.
You take that one, Mick.
Can we all just take Klaus's advice and let's all just hang on that for a second?
Oh man. Oh. Hey, I've got a giveaway here.
You do?
Nice. Isn't that nice? Look what I just looked at.
Oh, stick that up your ass.
That's a good one.
That's an original, Klaus. That's an original.
This is OEM stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
What do you mean giveaway? I sold you that.
No, you didn't.
Well, I should have done.
You should have. Yeah, there you go. Conquer. It's a fad. They'll be worth money one day. You just
I
hang on to it.
don't have a bottle opener on mine. I just got the regular keychain thing.
Well,
That
you
means-
got to be in to win it, mate. You should have been there during my live stream giveaway. So I gave away a lot of stuff, baby, a lot of stuff.
I've won two from you,
have-
Mick. I have one, and I gave the other one. I told you to send it to Steve Small Engine, so he got it.
I'll send you this one if you like. I got an old Mendit Man one here. I'll send you that. I don't use that much.
What's that? A push me, pull you?
No, this is a bottle opener, but it's from Vera.
Got that
Oh,
light
right.
right behind you, right behind your head, shining on everything.
yeah.
It's
Where-
blinding us.
That's good tools, Wera.
Yeah.
I got
yeah,
to push.
yeah.
I got a football game to go watch.
Uh-oh.
Well, it happened yesterday, but it wasn't live, so I recorded it when it replayed last night.
Yeah. I have seen one, and well, that's not actually not true. I've seen one football game in my life, and I've seen one soccer match in my life, from start to end.
I haven't
Really?
seen any.
Well, the American football one, because she was really, really good looking, and she bought the tickets. And the soccer match was because I was at work.
So sports aren't really your thing necessarily.
Not that anything involving a ball. No.
My wife is happy I don't get involved in any sports.
Yeah. I watch Formula One. I kind of like that, but
That's not a sport. That's a
yeah, of course it is. Yeah, that's high tech.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't watch sports. It's just, I mean,
When I got my
sometimes
3D
I see. Oh,
First
over
thing I
here.
made-
two Kens.
Nice.
There's two Kens.
Now my phone overheated. A thermometer showed up and said that it's done.
That's surprised mine hasn't.
Android.
Yeah, mine did that the other day when I was talking to Mick. Funny enough, it's the first time it just shut down completely. I can't go over it. I'm
That's
completely-
It said overheated and it just went black.
yeah.
That's because you had no. That's because you had no T-shirt on, Conquer. You were expelling too much heat.
Yeah. I'm a cool dude.
You're not.
Oh, he'll be back doing that. Oh,
Yeah, that's right. Alexander does have a Cajun coin hunter hat. UK. Dale's got one too.
You can
Dale
also get Mixed Mowers hats from the Mixed Mowers merchandise store as well.
for goodness sake, he never miss a drink.
Shameless plug.
Right, well, I better get on and get this video done because that ain't get done by itself. So.
Yeah,
All right,
If you guys leave.
well about this here screen sharing business.
Yeah, I'll do it later on, Conk. Yeah,
Yeah, later on, mate. I'll give you a shout.
yeah, I'll
I'm
do it when
if
the old
To swear, that's fine, but I'm gonna hit the red button. Hold on.